Hey, welcome back, everybody. Got ourselves a should be one hell of a match today. Losers bracket finals of the Breath of the Wild any percent tourney. Got harmjan387 and MrPop. Joined on commentary today by Wool Hike Song. How you
Hello,
doing,
hello.
Song?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I can't complain. Let's get this one started, and I will get out so people who know what's going on can talk about this race.
Yeah, hopefully Lulucore joins us as well. But yeah, should be an exciting one. There you go. I think he's muted.
Yo.
Yo. Thank you, Lulucore, for joining me in commentary.
No problem. I thought you had someone, but
Yeah, Jim was doing on shrines, so I'm on my own.
this superior category.
Yeah. But yeah, what are your predictions for MrPop 2 on Harmjan?
I don't know. Pop. Last time Pop won over Armjan, but I feel like Pop has been. He's. I mean, I've been watching him and looks a little bit rusty, and Armjan's been. It's been improving his time. So.
Oh yeah, actually, one important thing about that I didn't think about is that with the new Wimblight skip, Harmjan already has like around a 30-second advantage over Pop.
Yeah.
At least.
There's also that. So.
Pop has been doing
Unless Pop practiced it and we don't know about it.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't. So basically, there's like a way to skip one of the blights later on in the run. Well, it's funny when it comes, I guess, but basically saves 35 seconds if you do it optimally. So that is a huge advantage for Harmjan. We'll see how that pans out. Obviously, you can miss a trick, but there's a pretty solid setup.
Yeah, this also can backfire on Armjan if he misses it and has to reload because he doesn't have enough weapon ability, something to kill him by.
Yep.
This is also a risk with this newer route.
Yeah, MrPop will be doing rather an older route, and Harmjan will use all the new tricks that have been discovered lately. We'll see. So now Pop is going for a Shrine of Resurrection clip, trying to use a scope in order to clip out of Shrine of Resurrection. Pretty decent one, Harmjan as well.
Yeah, you really want to get that one pretty quick, because you can spend a lot of time going for it sometimes.
A lot of time for sure. You can spend like a minute even there.
Yep.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
I was not even going there.
I know. But yeah, I think that both of these runners pick up backup food, I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't know about Pop. Harmjan will 100% go for it. We'll see. Oh.
No, Pop skipped everything.
Dang. Okay, Pop.
I mean, he has to save those 30 seconds somehow, so...
Oh, true. You know what? You're right. Didn't think about that. But yeah, backup food is just nice in general.
No, it's safer.
Yeah, like... it's mainly picked up for this Boko camp coming up, but you can pretty much use it anywhere else where you lose health unnecessarily, so... Just nice overall to have some backup food. Calling behavior can be fairly random in this camp, so you sometimes get hit, which is why having food is nice. You take half a heart of damage every 10 seconds in this cold weather, so if you get hit here, you basically die before you can.
He's dead.
Reach the shrine. You see...
Unless he has enough food in the crate.
Yeah, he can't... Oh, yeah, he didn't even have time.
Oh, wait, actually... Oh, Armjan's coming in clutch now.
Wait, why is he... Food. Oh, yeah.
He has to get the goal.
Yeah, I didn't notice he didn't get the bow. Yeah, wait. He didn't grab mushrooms either? He did, right?
He did.
What?
Wait, when did he
He
use
wasted all
shrooms
his
then?
food?
I think he did. Oh.
Wow.
I was actually so focused on
Oh,
Pop, but
God.
even Pop right now is having a hard time. Jeez. So
Yeah.
okay. PSA, do not do runs today. Buckos are mad.
That's insane, actually. That's actually insane. I mean, yeah, like I was saying, calling behavior is pretty much RNG, so I feel like both runners literally got like the worst luck there, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm John. Tried to cheese it a little bit, but it's fine because he has elf. You can whistle sprint over like steep cliffs, but sometimes it's it's too steep, so I'm just gonna slide off.
yeah, Pop with a very clean stasis clip on top of that, so he definitely has a pretty comfortable lead right now.
That's his 30-second.
I mean, pretty much.
So yeah, I think Bob is watching the race, so he kind of knows where Armjan is right now. It's still a little bit weird to gauge because of the delay of the restream. But sometimes you still can see when people screw up, so it can give you like a boost of morale.
Yeah, definitely. I think that Pop was overall pretty relaxed about this race, so
Yeah, I was watching him earlier. It didn't seem stressed at all.
definitely watching the restream and seeing that he's ahead is a huge morale boost for him. Some people get nervous, but again, I feel like Pop was very relaxed, so definitely sitting comfortable for now. Again, Harmjan is going for a lot of the newer strats, so he's gonna have plenty of time save over Pop later on, especially in the second half of the run. Okay, he had the shrooms because he died and reloaded. He could have died otherwise. No, actually, he couldn't. He could have died. Yeah.
I've arrived to roast Pop as Armjan387. It's a best of
No,
5, I believe, right?
no, it's best of 3.
A best of 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Tom, it's not looking very good for you right now. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, here's where the hard part starts, pretty much. So runners are going to be using the Sage's rune in order to do a boulder launch and go do the first bullets and bounce.
Yeah, Pop still do the 3-8 setup there. It's not a bad setup. It's actually cool looking in my opinion.
Yeah, taking the momentum, the upwards momentum looks pretty cool.
Oh, this Boko camp.
All right.
Didn't give him as much trouble. That's good. Because sometimes when you do the BTB there, the Bokoblin that you jump on kind of like turns and look at you. Also, Pop died.
Yep. Pop died.
Went a little bit too far.
Yeah, I don't know if he misjudged or if the loads didn't let him fall, but either way, he falls into a lake and you lose health really fast in that frozen lake.
Yeah. Hopefully he didn't struggle with the boulder or had to reload around the boulder, so he's gonna respawn right next to the Bokoblins.
Yep. Fortunately, he has one less arrow, which is a little bit annoying.
He has 3 right now, right? Yeah, no, he has 3, is fine.
Yeah. Not like I said, he can still do it, but just can't waste anything else. Harm getting a good PTB.
Cut it short a little bit, trying to be safe there, I believe.
For
Because the
sure.
lag sometimes near the lake, just like what happened to Pop, can just screw you over. Yeah.
So yeah, they're the Boko noticed MrPop, and if you get noticed by the Bokoblin, you go really far left.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely don't want to get noticed by the Bokoblin on that bullet time bounce, but he still gets a pretty decent angle. So he basically takes it. If he notices you way early, it's better to just reload right away. But again, got a good enough angle.
Yeah, usually if you're full health, you're gonna have enough time to clip in. Oh, my bad.
Yep. Now both runners are getting the Cryonis rune. Now going to be performing a small skip by the shrine. Well, Cryo Jam, you're basically riding the upwards momentum when you play the block, and you go over that wall, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a very similar technique as what Pop used to right after the stasis shrine, just using the momentum there. Estimate's always about 1 hour because any percent is any percent.
Yeah, apparently everyone is predicting the 2-0 from harmjan.
Yeah. I mean, it's looking good for Jan right now.
We'll see though. I think harmjan has the most trouble with this BTB. Well, most people have a lot of trouble
Yeah,
with this
most
BTB
people.
anyway. Like,
It's as easy it is to get the BTB, like getting the general direction and everything, as hard it is to get a good one all the way to the shrine.
exactly. It's just so
'Cause yeah,
insanely hard.
because you can take the BTB and land in the forest and be fine, and you'll lose about 30 to 40 seconds, I believe. But getting the good one all the way to the shrine actually like saves you that 30 to 40 second. And it
Yeah,
looks
but it
like
can
Pop is
be.
just gonna go for the okay one.
Yeah, harm tried to go for the really good one, but as you can see, like you have to bullet time late in order to get distance, and he's bullet timing a little bit too late, so he's just sliding off the Bokoblin.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know, Vivox? I would have not agree with you until I think yesterday when I felt like I was getting more often the BTB to castle than the one to the Magnus shrine.
yep.
Alright.
Yeah, the Bokoblin looked really far away. I don't think harm could have done much there.
No, looks like his timing was a little bit off. He's still gonna gain a little bit more distance than what Pop got initially, but yeah, it's not making it all the way. Ooh, he almost died.
Fall damaging cancel a little bit too early. I'm gonna take the tree, gonna run towards the shrine. Just to be safe, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Pop did pick up extra arrows in the forest though, and Harm did not. So Pop right now has a pretty decent amount of arrows.
Yeah, no matter what happens for Pop right now, when it comes to Arrow Orange on Castle, he should be set. Because even with one of the lowest like amount of arrows that now the game gives, it still will be looking good.
Yeah, I feel like it would be at least around 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, Harm having a little bit of trouble with the clip. Like it's in.
Yeah, clipping in is not too bad, but clipping back inside the shrine sometimes can be a little bit finicky there.
Yeah, that
Yes.
elevator leaves you like no space to clip in. So if you miss it once, you get into a really weird position and you can't like really move unless you crouch or
Yeah.
move in a very specific way. So that elevator clip can be pretty annoying if you miss it once.
Mm-hmm. We could do a similar clip also in Cranius, but it's even like I feel like more precise. So we just go like in front of the elevator instead of the side.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. It's like tournament races are so different. I think that Magnesis VTV is especially hard in a tournament if you have gyro on because you're always like kind of shaky, and if you're like a bit shaky, for example, on Magnesis VTV, you're like done.
Yeah, no, the gyro is super good for this game, but it can definitely screw. Well, yeah, screw over.
Yeah, I can betray you for sure. I actually so scared of doing like Windblight skip dude in a run. Imagine like trying to properly aim with gyro and being on PvPs at like castle.
I want to say it's not too bad because I hit it a few times, but except when I actually PB'd.
See, like that's what I'm talking about. Gyro can definitely betray you.
I don't know. I feel like it's not as bad as it seemed because you kind of just buzz buffer it anyway. But no, it's definitely happening. Ooh.
Oh, still not losing Q. Likely, sometimes you lose Q if you bonk the wall too late. So, Hope ends up getting the clip regardless. Oh, that bulk RNG though.
Yeah, harmjan's not getting anything good.
Oh,
To kill something, looks like it's gonna go off plateau. Sometimes that works. You get like super fast 1-2 and it's just like, okay, nice, I saved it. But yeah, this time around, didn't work out for him.
Yeah, so got some distance at least. So, it's something. It's something. You can go for backup beetle here. The thing about beetle is we need a beetle in order to cook an attack potion in 80%, and you can get a pretty much guaranteed beetle here if you run towards the shrine. So he can save some time here.
Pop is not going for a wind bomb, I see.
Yep, and there you go. Gets a beetle. That's
Yeah, it's one thing that might help Armjan getting the beetle though.
yeah. Basically, beetle positioning after the bomb shrine is pretty much RNG on the forest afterwards. So
There's like
in
a
the guaranteed beat. Oh, go ahead.
there's like a pack of trees where it can spawn, and it can be super far away, like it can be super close. But sometimes I also saw it like even more like to the left, to other trees, like almost behind Temple of Time.
Yeah.
And that one, like when I got in a run, lost me about like 40-ish seconds to just find it.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you never expect the beetle to appear, so when you don't see the beetle on the usual trees, you like start second guessing yourself.
Like, did I scare that? Then you watch
Yeah,
the people and you're like,
exactly.
nah, it's somewhere.
You start like thinking about reloading. You just go into the pause menu for like 5 seconds.
You're contemplating a reset button. You're like,
Yeah, dude.
what's a good run?
So true.
But yeah, Pop was able to shoot the guardian there to trigger it instead of just throwing a bomb. It's slightly faster to do that. For those who doesn't know, triggering the guardian before like walking into like the spot where the guardian would see you and like start targeting you, makes just a disgusting being skip. Okay. Pop got a good beat also. Armjan's backup is well, won't save in as much time. Let's just say that.
Yeah, fortunately Harmjan also missed a wind bomb, so
Oh, that sucks.
went for normal cycle and he's having a lot of trouble because it's obviously the platform. Oh my goodness.
Ah, clutch.
Yeah, that's pretty clutch. I think that people were saying that entering through that window was faster.
I mean, you don't get lag.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people were saying. Like, you don't get lag, cutscene loads faster for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. Pop going for super optimal struts.
100% intentional. Right, Castle BTB now.
Castle BTV time. This one is tough because it's frame perfect. You need as much stamina as you can get in order to reach castle from here. So basically, bow pull is frame perfect.
I was not feeling it there. Because sometimes you still can pull the bow early, still get like a good BTB towards castle, and be able to land nearby. And some runners will take that in races, because it's better than reloading maybe 4 or 5 times sometimes for the BTB if you like stress about it.
Yeah.
But I think Pop is pretty confident in his skills, so he's gonna go for it again. Yeah, so you can try. Not bad.
Not bad indeed.
So like we said there too, Armjan doesn't have to deal with these RNG since he picked up one before the level time. Oh, he didn't get enough hits on the tree though, so okay, that's gonna mess him up a little bit, because you really want to land on top of Temple of Time, because by the time you climb that ladder and go talk to the old man, the Bokoblin down at Temple of Time is gonna have enough time to move and change his position, and so when you're gonna do the BTB setup, it might not be where he should be for the setup, so you might have to reload. Pop got okay, he's set for the fights. Let's
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready, dude.
I don't even. If he had balls, let's be real. If you had balls there, you would just go for that.
Oh my god. He would literally skip the arrows from the boxes, dude.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you get more arrows, like oh, double burn on first try. If you get only more like normal arrows from the other crates, it could also like be beneficial.
Well, obviously, yeah. I mean, he will have a really fast calamity.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Pop with the amazing RNG so far, actually.
No one bombs.
Okay, Harm pulling out the bow early, but apparently he's gonna take it.
Yeah. I think he's gonna go for a slabber.
Yeah, so this is what Lou was talking about. You can definitely pull out the bow earlier. You won't make it to castle, but you can make it to castle town, and then there's actually multiple backups to get to castle.
Especially now with Wind Bomb, it's you can be as creative as you want with this game. So yeah, you won't have enough stamina to reach the pillar, because yeah, he's going for it. I think he preferred that than the slabber.
Yep.
Kind of strange, but okay. He's not actually walking in the air. It's just some texture doesn't load fast enough sometimes when you BTB.
Exactly. Sometimes you go too fast, so the game doesn't have time to properly load everything.
Oh, he's opting to do Wind Bomb there. Oh, yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. You can be as creative as you want with this game.
Oh, he lost a lot of health, actually. That's really bad.
He only has
He
one
won't be.
move.
He won't be able to win bomb now.
Okay. See? As creative as you want.
Yeah, have you seen the crayon is ruined? Go
Yeah.
over the river.
Usually you would see people whistle sprinting all the way up to the well, not all the way up, like halfway up to the pillar. But that also works out. The only problem with this is sometimes the Flying Guardian can spot you and like ruins your life. There's also another Guardian on a watchtower after this wall that can see you and just mess you up.
Yeah, Harden definitely having a lot of trouble. And on the other side, Bob got 5 bomb arrows and 5 shock arrows, so he's it's in a really good spot right now. Yep.
Not gonna lie, I haven't seen the library route in a few weeks now. Ever since Windbomb.
Yeah, I think that Pop is pretty much the only one doing it now.
I mean, I know he's running other things on the side, so he's going with what he's comfortable. Which is probably the best, usually for races. Because trying out new things during races sometimes, well, it most likely not gonna go well for you.
Yeah, it will definitely backfire. Harmjan getting one on the first try.
That's pretty good.
Good box launch by Pop. Again, Harm has win light skip, but Pop has like a 3-minute lead at least right now, so
Yeah, pretty good.
she's in a very good spot now. But if you die at any given point of this fight, you will spawn back at the beginning of them, so still anyone's race.
One good thing though with the Pop's route is if you die during the blights, you're gonna respawn near Sanctum. But with the Windbomb route, you're gonna most likely spawn in one of the 2 Windbomb spots because of the way auto saves works. So basically, the faster the route you're using, the more punishing it is when you mess up. Arrows. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, he has a pack of bomb arrows there. Fine. Not bad. 6 bomb arrow total and got a few normals too.
Yeah, 6 bomb arrows is always nice for Calamity, so should be fine.
Yeah, got a good muzzle force too with this bomb. I'm so glad that you're the fastest route now. This is back. Well, he's picking up those awful sparks there.
Did he skip the Fiend?
I think, yeah. That's why he picked up those parts.
Oh, he alerted. He alerted the Moblins. I have no idea. I'm surprised because normally if you alert them at that point, they notice you right away, but they actually did notice him.
Yeah, the one on the right feels a little bit odd though. Left of me. No, right. There's something odd happening. But they didn't change the square one. I mean the circle.
I don't think he will be able to cope with that Moblin running around, right? Oh, never mind.
What the?
Breath of the Wild.
Let's go. My favorite game.
Depending on how you move the camera, sometimes you're just able to cope with an enemy literally beside you. No, Pop is not using a mic. Okay, Harm going for a pretty interesting setup here. Basically, to do Windblight skip, we only have a setup for a specific entrance of Sanctum. So basically trying to get to one entrance specifically. Like 1 or 2 weeks ago, it didn't matter from where we entered, but again, he's going to be doing the Windblight skip setup.
Yeah, eventually I feel like we'll be able to figure out other setups, but this one works, so.
Yeah, basically he'll be shooting an arrow at a very specific spot, and then he will be entering the cutscene as Zero is pretty much there, so the arrow hitbox will remain active throughout this cutscene, and if he performed it properly, Windblight should be taking damage during this cutscene, just because the arrow's hitbox is active. Looks like he at least got a decent amount of damage. I don't know if he got the one shot, but
Nah. So that's a thing that happens often with that setup to me is it won't get all the hits on the first time when you're gonna like do the wind bombs and everything. It just won't die sometimes. I don't know if it's because like I'm so unsure because it's Breath of the Wild because sometimes stuff are different depending on if you reload it or not.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure why he didn't get hits at the beginning. I mean, he's dropping a little bit of frame, so I couldn't properly see for
Yeah.
him. But on the other side, I mean, Pop is already on Calamity, so he's actually doing pretty well. Again, he has amazing arrows, so
Yeah, he had good fights too against the fights.
should have a good time against Calamity.
Yeah, no, this is looking pretty good for phase 1. Oh shit. If you haven't moved there, would have been dead.
Yep, should be a couple more headshots. One more. There you go. Oh. Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what he wants to do there, I feel like.
Yeah, expecting an early attack, but didn't get it, so he had to go for the Flurry Rush in order to make sure he hits a laser. He uses the power once, it's fine, he has another chance.
Yeah. Gosh. I was scared there.
He gets it likely. But yeah, Calamity will always shoot the laser at least twice, so you always get 2 chances. Now all that's left is the Sandlock. Yay. Looks like he's fine, just one more rotation. Oh, Harm is slapped by Fireblight.
Yeah. That's one thing I've noticed sometimes with when blights skip is some blights like, and it happens very often with fire blight to me, but his first attack pattern is actually really quick. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but for me, it more often is gonna go for like a quick attack than a slow one.
Yeah, it feels like some blights potentially act differently. For me, Thunder Blight occasionally like goes up really fast.
On phase 1?
Yeah.
Hasn't happened to me yet. It's weird. It's Breath of the Wild. Fun speed game, but RNG sometimes is we don't understand it yet.
Yeah, too many shenanigans sometimes. Now we will see Harm going for we would like to skip again. Let's see if he can get the one shot this time. Again, he was only one hit away the first time. That still saves like 15 seconds, so it's always worth to go for this, pretty much.
Ah, he got it. We didn't raise it on the restream, but he got it. I'm telling you though, sometimes reloading just makes it easier for some reason.
I don't know, I'm not sure actually.
I mean, it might just be me, but the technique's still kind of new too, so.
Sometimes Zero feels like it disappears too. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, there's a lot of weird stuff going on, but I feel like for the most part, setup's pretty good. So
Yeah, as we figure out a setup that was working pretty well, and rather than figure out one where you can skip a little bit faster. Yeah, GG Pop.
yeah,
34-19.
congrats,
Not
Pop.
bad.
Not a bad race time at all. Well, that was definitely shaky for both runners, but then second half was way better.
Yeah, in the beginning especially, I feel like they were both a little bit on the edge because of the vocabulary camp.
Oh yeah, yeah. It definitely got very bad RNG at the beginning as well.
Because yeah, when it gets bad at the beginning, it might just get like worst. John showing you that he's playing Pokemon Shield and Mario Odyssey more often than Smash, SMH.
Unbelievable. But yeah, GG Pop. This is a best of 3. Pop is currently 1-0 up. So yeah, if he wins the next one, he moves on to grand finals to get 3 out by me. And if he loses, he goes to game 3 against Harmjan. So
All
we'll
right.
see. We'll see.
So the two of them, we're getting next race up and going. Gonna take a couple minute break here. Any thoughts on that race from the two of you?
I feel like race 1 is always the toughest one. You're like super nervous, but second race is always better. So I'm looking forward to it. I think that Aaron was definitely super nervous at the beginning.
Yeah.
I think that like Lou said, Pop is kind of derusting because he's been playing Ocarina of Time. So I don't know. I feel like this second race should actually be much closer, and
Yeah,
I
usually
think I think they'll both play better for sure.
looking at like Amjan's match, he's been playing better on games 2 and 3 usually, so it's definitely it can Amjan can definitely take it.
Yeah, like I said, I expect them to play better for sure.
Mhm.
It's like what I was saying. I feel like I'm always, well, in general, I've seen these. Runners are always shakier on the first race, and again, with gyro and BTVs, that can be kind of a problem sometimes. So.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you can get the BTVs. It's just that if your aim is a little bit off, for example, in Magnesis BTV, it just gets like way harder to get an optimal angle, for example. So like you can still get BTVs. It just gets harder to like actually go fast. But again, I mean, this is a pretty punishing speed game. So in general, if you just make one mistake, you're losing a ton of time.
All right, I think we're about to get game 2 going here.
Yeah, there we go. We got the countdown again. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Game 2. So now if Pop wins, he's going in grand finals against you. And if Arjan wins, we're gonna go to game 3.
Yeah, and I feel like
it's match game right now.
I feel like that would be very interesting because I feel like what Pop would definitely like to win, obviously. he's not as motivated. He's like ready to move on. So I wonder if he would play better or worse in game 3 because of that. Like, I think he would be very tired if a game 3 happened. I think I was talking about this with him. So that would be interesting to see. Like, if Harm wins this one, I think Harm actually has a high chance of winning overall. But again, I mean, Pop is a pretty consistent runner because, like we've been saying, he just goes with what he's comfortable with. He doesn't try any new strats. He just literally goes for his strats and like his setups, and he doesn't try to tweak anything in a tournament race. He just goes for what he knows, and that makes him very consistent. Well, obviously, which is why he's in losers finals. Just super consistent overall.
Yeah, Pop is definitely not a bad runner too, but harmjan is not to be underestimated.
Obviously, I mean, again, he's been PvPing a lot, and
Yeah, I mean, he's guaranteed. No matter what happens, he's guaranteed top 3 in this tournament, and yeah, that says something.
yep. Both runners
Pop,
having. Oh, never mind. Harmjan clipped out.
yeah, Pop's struggling there. I never understood the visual cue of Pop for this clip, but whatever works for him.
Yeah, like we said, you can definitely lose a lot of time in this clip.
Mhm.
It's fairly precise, so
That was like over a minute, so. Also, his slime is a little bit. That's one thing. Most runners like it doesn't really look like it matters, but because most runners are not used to managing stamina, but it's such a big thing and something that you have to learn and always be like mindful of. Because running out of stamina is super slow. If you run out of stamina, like while you're climbing, you're gonna fall all the way down, obviously, and it takes even longer to recharge because you're falling and not standing.
yeah, I've seen people run out of stamina, for example, trying to get the shield, and the Boko actually takes the shield away from them because they don't have stamina.
Yeah.
But yeah, one interesting thing, Pop actually went for backup foot this time around.
Yeah, seeing how bad it went last time.
Yeah, after the death, it's definitely a good idea to pick up some backup foot.
Looks like harmjan triggered a backup line a little bit early there. I don't know if he's gonna get sniped or not. Even when you do that chill surf to go to the wall, sometimes one of the backup ones just gonna literally go full Twilight Princess on you in LGA.
Yep.
It's super weird.
They basically jump from like off screen and hit you. It's
Oh, yeah.
insane.
Oh. Well, I can feel like Pup is a little bit more shaky right now than harmjan.
Yeah, Harmjan is already playing way better. Like I said, I definitely felt like he was nervous on the first race, and that kind of goes away
I mean,
on the second a little bit.
let's be real here. Even though he messed up and was like a few minutes behind, as when he entered the fight, it was not too far behind Pop. So he knows if he plays better, he can actually probably get at least one win for sure, maybe two.
I mean, again, he's going for like literally a blind skip, so he has such a huge time save on the second half over Pop that
Yeah.
it's as you say, like he just has to keep up until second half, pretty much, like second half of Castle maybe.
Because blind skip is nice, but it also like skip getting the spear in castle, so you save also time there.
Yeah, exactly. Just have time save all over the place. Oh,
Mhm.
not getting the shield jump though.
I know he's always I know John always hated that chill jump, and he started to go for it. I think a month ago.
Yeah, because of the tournament actually.
Yeah. So I know he's still a little bit like kind of gauging how to do the trick. Because it seems super simple, just jumping over the void and everything, but the gap is far enough that if you miss time the jump, if you jump too early, you won't make it. So as simple as it'll look, it's somewhat precise.
Yeah, you can jump too late, so you don't jump at all.
Oh yeah.
You can miss some your jump, or what happened to Harm? His angle was a little bit off, so he just missed the platform.
Yeah, usually most singles will work out. It's just not that one. He
Pretty
was
much.
really too far off.
Yeah, I mean, Pop caught up a decent amount after that.
Oh,
Again,
just
like,
I just realized Bob's playing in French and Amjad in German.
oh yeah, I guess that's a small detail that we should talk about.
Yeah.
Basically, German is like 1 frame slower than French, so it's pretty much up to runner's preference which language they play. Well, when it comes to French or German, other languages are like 4 seconds slower, which is still not that significant, but it's a time loss regardless.
Mm. Here you can see how much. I don't want to say how much faster. Well, I mean it's faster doing the 4-8 setup compared to the 3-8. Because we're like not super far behind each other, but Arm gently has a lead right now.
Yep. Arm gets a good BTB.
Oh my god, Bob.
Paul gets noticed.
Okay,
Okay.
didn't hit the wall. It's doable.
Yeah, yeah. Luckily, he didn't get noticed early enough. Because if you go way too far left, you just hit the wall and get a terrible angle. And you literally can't save that because again, you're taking half a heart of damage every 10 seconds here, so you won't be able to make it to the shrine.
Mm-hmm. One thing though, if you make it to the shrine and die around the shrine, or inside the shrine as you're maybe trying to clip in, you will respawn next to the shrine because there's an auto save there. Although there's some cases that people would respawn all the way back to the bokoblins with one less arrows.
Yeah, I think it depends on how fast you die or something. For example, you could get hit by the boulder when doing the 4 hit boulder launch. You have like 1 heart, so by the time you reach the shrine, you just miss a clip like once and you die.
Yeah.
And since you weren't like around the shrine enough for like long enough, I guess, you get the battle to save back on the Boko camp. But if you reach the shrine and I don't know, like, or you're like kind of far away from the shrine and you walk a lot, you will definitely get the auto save by the shrine.
Could you imagine if this game had a way to disable auto saves and somehow it would make the game run faster? How risky this game would be to run.
That would be very nice. Well, I mean, in theory, in a PV attempt, you don't really reload ever, or very rarely.
Yeah, in theory, but for like newcomers usually.
Well, you could.
It's one thing that Breath of the Wild has.
Yeah.
It's in a way beginner friendly because autosave really helps you out. Because some other runs you need to always do art saves and stuff, and sometimes art saving can mess up with some tricks.
Can you hold on to the boulder? Yeah, I think you can.
Which boulder?
The boulder to create an CPTV.
Yeah, you can. I think that was in the first setups when we were like doing 5 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you definitely can because we used that boulder before to go to the bomb shrine. Oh, Arjan didn't die there.
Yeah, he equipped the shield.
Ah,
When
okay.
he fully threw the weapon. Oh. But yeah, Harm there was just slightly too early, but since he is bullet time kind of late enough, he reached the end of the forest, which is not too bad.
Yeah, early 80% route was holding onto the boulder too. 20%. A lot of early routing was holding onto things, so.
Oh, bullet timing a little bit too early, so he will land in the middle of the forest. But again, he can grab 10 arrows there, so it's gonna be fine in terms of arrow RNG, at least.
Basically bug limit. No, we had fall damage cancel. Which would make fall damage cancel will make bug limit so much better for plateau. Ugh.
Sad.
But yeah, no, Armjan definitely has a lead compared to Pop.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the opposite of last race, like Pop
Mhm.
getting into Magnesis and Harm already inside Magnesis. Although, again, both riders are playing better than the first race for sure.
Yeah. Armjan can still get screw over, but the other Buckable Cam going to bomb. And maybe Pop will gain the lead, but it can also happen to Pop.
Yeah, I mean, you really never know what's going to happen on the second half. It's like a coin flip sometimes.
Yeah. Climbing down plateau and going down to stasis, I would say. That would be enough to make sub 20 plateau bug limit though. Just the tower alone.
Okay, so now Armjan's making his way to the bombs BTB camp. Again, like Lou said, he can get pulled over here by the Bokos. Boko behavior is always random, so we will see. Okay, Boko walking up to Harmjan. Can't
Looks
really
like he got a
see.
fast one.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's going way too fast there. Not a
oh,
bad angle too. Sometimes when you go super fast, you'll end up more on the left, and it gets real scary because you're gonna stop the momentum like very near the edge of plateau.
yeah. If you
But
drop too late, you just go into the void and potentially void out back to the platform where you BTB, and that's a
Mhm.
huge time loss.
Yeah, it resets the Poco and everything, and you have to deal with that again.
Yep.
But yeah, that fast BTB though is gonna give a pretty good advantage to Armjan. Because going for that intentionally is kind of hard. I would say.
Yeah, for
It,
sure.
so unless Pops know exactly the timing.
Yeah, like you have to.
Oh no.
Yeah, there you go. See, like you have to bullet time fairly late in order to get a fast VTV there. But if you bullet time too late, you just completely miss the Boko.
Use uptick to run.
Because like the Boko is like fully standing up. So it's really hard to hit like the lower part of the back for that VTV specifically. So again, like you have to bullet time late to get a fast VTV, but you bullet time just slightly late and you easily miss the Boko lane completely.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if Harmonian knows that he's in the lead or if it was because he missed a win bomb in the first race, but he didn't go for a win bomb now. Decided to play it safe.
Yeah, if you fail it one time, maybe your timing is off a little because it didn't go for the wind bomb to dining all either last round.
Oh, that's why he didn't go for the Fiend. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pop had to run to a shrine, so he got the beetle. It's nice. He won't have to rely on RNG now to get the beetle.
Oh,
No, it's not in bug limit. That this is what we're talking about. I will make the category a little bit better, in my opinion, for plateau. But that's my opinion. So now,
Okay.
hopefully, Armjan's gonna get a good beetle.
Yeah, Harney is going beetle hunting. We will see.
Doesn't look like it's on the tree. No.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, no, it is.
Like-
What?
it's just so small. It's really hard to tell.
Okay, I need that. I think I need glasses.
No, it's fine. I mean, we're looking at a split screen, so kind of hard to tell.
No, I need gamer glasses, bro.
Okay, dude. You need
I need
gamer
a reason.
glasses.
I need a
Easy.
reason to get gunners. Okay. First world problem. Oof.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Onion fishing plateau first. Low 16. Pretty good for a race overall.
Yeah, low 16 is good. 15 is pretty solid usually. Like you're playing well. Low 16 is you're almost there.
Yeah, low 16 is you probably made a mistake somewhere, but not a big one anyway. Okay.
Oh, we failed it there.
Got time a little bit too late, but again, he has a pretty comfortable lead, so
Mm-hmm.
He can go for a couple more attempts. Maybe pull the bow early and go for a wind bomb to castle. Who knows?
Pop with 13 arrows, Jesus. He's already set for the fight.
Yeah, just wind bomb straight to Sanctum Tower.
Oh, that's really early though, that one.
Yeah, should be able to make it to Castle Town if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, at least. Well, I hope Armjan, because anywhere in Iroh Field is kind of awkward.
Yeah, because of the Guardians.
Yeah, Guardian, and then you either do 1 or 2 launches, and that means you also need to grab food somewhere. Oh, Bob got hit, but he's okay. Are you still gonna go for Wind Bomb, I believe?
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay. Not too shabby. I feel like the main thing about Harm though is that he's been dropping the first bomb a little bit too late. And that's messing up like literally almost every wind bomb. See, that looks late again.
Yeah.
If you drop the first one late, when you detonate the first one, instead of pushing the second one, it will also detonate the second one. That looks better.
Oh, he got lagged
Oh.
there though.
Yeah.
Pop not confident with that one again.
Yeah, Pop definitely not going for any backups. Just going for the perfect BTB to castle. Harmjan actually crouches there so that the Guardian doesn't notice him right away.
Huh. That's it's a good thing to know there.
Yep.
My wife Pop reloaded. I thought it was.
Yeah, that one would be kind of good. I don't know if he bullet timed just slightly earlier, or if he wasn't confident in the height. Okay, Harmjan getting first try banana.
Yeah, that's pretty good for harmjan so far.
That helps him a lot. Oh, Guardian noticed him though. He either okay, he saved. That's
He
what I was
saved,
gonna
yeah.
say. If you don't save, you basically go back to banana room and you have to go for banana again. Obviously you can get bad RNG, so you can like literally lose minutes if you die here. But Harm just saved, so should be fine.
This is why you wouldn't bomb to Dunning all.
True.
It looks like
Pop.
yeah, it looks like Pop's gonna go for that one.
Yeah, he just pulled the bow a little bit too early too many times. So he decides to go for the backup instead. But yeah, the thing about the Guardian there is that Harmjan landed kind of far away from Castle, so he had to climb a lot. And that messes up the cycle of that flying Guardian. Normally if you land on the banana room and you climb fast enough, the Guardian will be like pretty much reaching the dining hall by the time you're entering, so you're fine. But if you climb and do all that, the Guardian has like enough time to like I guess move around and pretty much be on top of you by the time you exit the banana crate room.
Looks like no one's going for the slabber today.
Yeah, Pop. I mean, Pop is probably climbing the pillar. Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
doing it with Bob.
Yeah, I would say he has to wait for the Guardian though a little bit, because it's right above him right now. Okay,
Yeah.
it moved, but yeah, the cutscene happens eventually. It's also a bad thing about this strat.
Yeah, cutscene can happen pretty randomly there. Yeah, I mean, pillar climb is pretty cool.
Oh, pretty good arrow drops for harmjan there. I don't know what the first crit was. I missed it. But yeah, you don't have to climb the pillar that much.
Yep,
So-
very nice. Oh, better RNG so far. Well, he has 13, so again, he's fine for the most part. Oh, he got 5 normal, never mind. He has like 18 normal arrows at this point. Unfortunately, didn't get banana, so he will have to reload.
Yeah, at this point, Pop either wants Castle Lag to be very mean to harmjan, or harmjan maybe screwing up some part of the fights. We got the double sneak strike. That autosave, I don't get it autosave.
Oh, he didn't get the 6 strike. Don't lie. I mean, the double one. No,
It looked like it was a double.
Wicked lying. To hype Harmjan up, SMH. Anyway, oh, that first one looks okay.
Harmjan didn't get the spear because of the new wind blight skip.
Oh yeah, since you skip Windblight, you don't really get the spear. Pretty much the only spot where we used the spear was like Windblight and maybe one hit on Water Blight, but since we don't really do Windblight, we have a ton of durability to play around with, so it doesn't matter if you don't use the spear on Water Blight. So yeah, you don't need the spear anymore. And again, I don't know if that was lag or if it was again like him dropping. It really does seem like he drops the first one a little bit too late. So his wind bombs always look pretty scary, and that's a really tough spot to spawn in. Again, autosaves in this game are pretty ruthless. You're like just going super fast, wind bombing, not touching the ground at all. So yeah, he pretty much spawned back to before he even cooked, which is like a 1 minute time loss approximately.
I don't get what's happening on Pop's screen.
He's just... Did he cook?
No,
No?
no, he hasn't cooked yet.
Are you sure?
Yes. Oh, I don't know anymore. What is he
Yeah.
doing?
It seems like he's gonna keep going. Maybe... Okay, so... What I've seen happen to Bob quite a lot... Oh, never mind, he's going back. Okay, okay.
Yeah, he didn't cook.
Okay, okay.
He was
You're
just
right.
resetting the moblins.
Yeah. I mean, that's smart. A lot of runners tend to just wait around for the boblins to reset, but he decided to do something meanwhile and go get the Royal Guard sword. Not a bad idea.
10 minutes, fortunately. Harmjan got a win bomb there. He's gonna cut his momentum because he wants to go to the entrance that is on the left.
Again, we only have a setup for Windblight skip on this specific entrance, so we have to enter through here no matter what. That looks a little bit too far left. I might be wrong.
We'll see.
Yeah, a little bit too far left. Didn't get any hits in the beginning. Hopefully he gets some here. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he
Normally,
missed it.
yeah. Normally if you aim too far left, you don't get hits at the beginning or at the end.
Oh, he didn't even get phase 1 done. Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since he didn't. Yeah, he either had to waste like a lot of arrows and durability or just reload like he did there, so...
One thing, however, is he landed on the right side of this entrance, so the autosave should work in his favor there, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, good catch.
Yep. Yeah, because if you go straight to that entrance of Sanctum with a wind bomb, you will spawn back to the second wind bomb to go to Sanctum. And sometimes you won't have enough food because it also respawns you back with like the only heart that you have left.
Yep. One other thing I've been noticing is that when runners are setting this up, normally you want to swing your weapon to make sure that your positioning is always the same. And runners have started like just jumping without swinging, which can slightly alter your position as well, so
Yeah, Harmjan's not doing that at all.
that could make it a little bit inconsistent as well.
Well, that gave enough time to Pop to catch up, except he's gonna have to do
Windblight, yeah, pretty much.
So, unless something real bad happens to Harmjan, I would say Harmjan has this game.
Yeah, right now should be like more than a minute in the lead.
Again, one bad attack pattern, you get hit somewhere, it can lose you a lot of times, because Blights likes to warp.
Again, going for the arrow. That might be a little bit dangerous. Yep, time. Okay. He gets a headshot.
Yeah, you might see some of the mistakes though on Harmjan's side. We're still figuring out what's best now with weapon-wise.
Yeah, again, we have like a lot more weapon durability now that we still Windblight, so we're trying to figure out optimal weapon routing for Blights in general. Yeah, not getting the headshots. He just wants to knock Fireblight down. Going for a Flurry Rush.
Let's go.
Very interesting backup. It works.
I'm all for that.
Yeah. for Pop to catch up though. Like they're only one phase away.
Oh, he's only catching up. Arm's actually not gonna get one cycle here either.
Nice. Let's go.
Pop always screenshots that.
It's cool.
He has like 10 screenshots by now, dude. Yeah, like Pop pretty much is now only one phase away, and yeah, harmjan isn't messing up a lot, so
Don't stress all of it.
yeah. Maybe gets face now. Okay, that's still good. He got the manipulation. Pop getting the one cycle, so
Yeah, still one phase away. But
yeah, it's still one phase away. But Pop's going very fast. He's having very nice fight so far.
Gosh, you can tell how much faster he's playing right now.
Yeah. He's like half a phase away now. All the way from like 1.5. But again, oh, harmjan missing up his moving a lot. Yeah, it's fine. If you don't deal damage fast enough on Thunderblight phase 2, he will attack you, and that's where it gets like real ugly, but he managed to get a lot of double hits in order to finish with Blight.
Yeah, they're really not far apart. No, I feel like it comes down to pretty much their aggro RNG. How many
Yeah.
shots they're gonna get, and second phase pattern.
Okay, so Pop has 6 normal arrows. Not sure how many elementals he has, so Arm got like
Well, he has bomb for sure.
okay, Harm has 59, so that's nice.
Haha.
Okay, Pop has okay RNG. Really wants to go for a couple of free rushes. Because arrows might not be enough alone. Okay. I think that's really good arrow RNG. Well, slightly better than Pop. So, he's currently greasing through the face, but he will have to free rush probably as well. Oh, never mind.
He's on phase 2.
Finishes it with 2 headshots.
Let's see what pattern he gets.
An attack. Is he going to get the laser? Looks like it.
Yeah, okay, laser.
Okay, gets the laser. Yeah, it looked a little bit scary for a moment, not gonna lie. Oh, he's starting phase 2. It's really weird because Pop keeps running away immediately. So I don't know what, I'm not sure honestly what he's trying to achieve there, because if you just stay still, like Calamity will attack right away. Okay, he broke the shield and harmjan actually missed the stun lock, so if Paul gets a parry right now, okay, he wasn't feeling confident, like completely understandable. That was probably a very hard laser to parry. Harmjan got a fireball, which is one of these attacks to parry.
Oh, don't discredit on that.
Harmjan gets an amazing parry, dude. MrPop 1 gets this clear parry, which is almost impossible, dude. I've never seen that in a freaking tournament already.
Spear parry is the most looking parry.
Yeah, for sure. It was satisfying.
It looks so jank, and yet it's so satisfying. But yeah, Armjan, although he missed the stun lock, managed to still finish the fight first.
Yeah, it was very stressful actually.
I was on the edge, to be honest.
Yeah, I actually didn't know who was gonna, because if Pop actually went for like that super crazy laser parry, it could have been so close. But at the same time, there was like such a high chance he was gonna die there. So it was a really tough decision to make, honestly.
Ich werde diesen Hass zurückbringen.
Yeah, I don't know if he's watching the stream right now, but
Du musst die
gosh.
leuchtenden Stellen treffen.
Yeah, it was incredible.
that was a definitely a close one.
Ich wünsche dir Glück. Link, greif die leuchtenden Stellen an.
Yeah, unless Armjan miss the targets
Ganon wird immer schwächer.
a few times or die. He has this one.
Yeah, pretty much has this one back, I'd say.
No, it's Bob missing the target. The hitboxes of the targets.
Jetzt oder nie.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, like the hitbox is on like the center of the circle and like a little bit below. It's kind of weird. If you hit like any other part of the circle, it just doesn't work.
Weird, weird decisions, but hey. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like they said, no, hitting huge targets is hard, so we'll just make the hitbox gang.
We'll make that question maybe.
Die leuchtende Stelle. Nur noch ein bisschen. Dann haben wir ihn.
You know, I glitched. I mean, nah, wait, I don't wanna. I don't
Link.
wanna jinx Armjan.
Sieh nur. Sieh dir Ganons Kopf an.
I mean, he's on the board. He should be
Link,
fine.
jetzt tu es.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, first off, GG Armjan.
Yeah.
I was about to say in the earlier version, sometimes Beast Ganon wouldn't open his eye.
Wait. Tres did say that if you didn't do the done, he won't get the win. So someone better go tell Harm that he has to do the done. Otherwise,
Wait.
okay. There you go. Like imagine Harm losing because of that, dude.
Oh no, that would be bad.
Ah, there you go.
GG Pop, not close, not too far behind.
Okay, it was live slate. But yeah, GG to both. That was a very close race. GG Harm for winning this race. It's still 1-1, so there's a game 3.
Yeah, MrPop 2 is MrPop 1.
Now MrPop 2 is MrPop's one alter ego that appears only in races. But yeah, wait, why is it MrPop 2? Oh, it's
It's
because he
like-
had like MrPop 1 and he forgot the password, so he had to make another account, which is why he's now MrPop 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pop 1 is
Uh,
OT.
But yeah, and I think that they need to display the SRL name in order to like synchronize it or something. Tres was talking about this the other day.
Next match
Well,
gonna be
just
these
saying.
two. They're going for game 3. It's a best of 3. Pop won the first game.
Yeah, Bob and Harmjan are currently 1-1. It's a best of 3, so now they're gonna be playing game 3. Whoever wins game 3 moves on to grand finals.
World record is a 27:57 by Razan Earns. And Noah Mubo is at 28:48 right now.
Yeah, this is a no Amiibo tournament.
Yeah,
world
both world record of are owned by Razan currently.
Russian earns, Russian runs, Russian Dory Blade, etc.
Tug
man of-
finals. No, tag finals against me, man.
Tag finals. I already did the tag finals. I did before the tournament. I 3-1 Rasen. There you go. That's your tag finals. I 3-1
So
Rasen.
confident that you're gonna win, huh?
Ah? Oh, was that a question?
Yeah, no, Vivok said tag finals.
Oh. Yeah. Seems good. Okay. Can we get some motivation for Pop though? So where are the MrPop 1 fans? In winners finals, they were like going insane.
Every MrPop 1 fans are just thrashing him, bro.
What? Wait, what did you say?
They're all just making fun of him, man.
Oh,
This time around.
no. I mean, it's only tomorrow. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of MrPop 1 fans. I mean, Brown Squirrel is a avid MrPop 1 fan. I've seen him cheering. Come on. Go both runners. Okay. That's some good sportsmanship by B-Box. Pop has chips and
Go.
salsa.
It's over.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
they're not taking a break. Okay.
Yeah, it's jumping straight into it. Let's go, Pop. But yeah, good luck to both runners.
Yeah.
We just want to see some good Breath of the Wild, so just good luck to both. I hope RNG doesn't screw anyone. Yeah, it honestly sucks when like someone loses because of RNG. But luckily RNG has been pretty good so far. These 2 races, I want to say so.
Yeah, no one has struggled too much with anything.
Yeah.
Öffne die Augen. Öffne die Augen.
So yeah, again, MrPop 1 is playing in French. Harmjan is playing in German. There's only a 1 frame difference
Dies
between
ist der
both
Schiekerstein.
languages, so it's no big
Der
deal.
wird dir nach deinem langen Schlummer
What
den
makes
richtigen Weg
languages
weisen.
faster or slower actually are these cutscenes where Zelda speaks. Voice acting for some reason in some languages is just faster. It's not like even the text boxes.
Yeah, I don't know what was the reasoning behind some of the choices, but like Japanese and English, after Zelda finished speaking, there's also like longer pause before the other like dialogues starts.
Yeah, it's like they knew. It's really weird because like text boxes also appear, or like you can only skip them after Zelda stops talking. Kind of weird.
Yeah. If you play if you play English with French Xbox, you can actually just cut off Zelda speaking.
It's really weird.
It can be fun in some places throughout the game, but yeah, no. I mean, at first Nintendo didn't release being able to change languages and subtitles how you wanted. So it was definitely like a patch made for the fans at some point. So it's not very well polished, but it works for what it works for what it should be working. Is that how you say it? No, it does what it should be doing. There you go.
There you go. We got it. That's what matters.
Dude, I had like the shortest night ever. Ugh.
How did you get?
Dude,
Well,
I want to play a game with a friend and we played till like 6 in the morning.
oh god. Well, shout out to Lou for being here then,
Link.
for
Link.
not leaving me alone in commentary.
Link.
I mean, I was planning to watch the race to begin
Begib
with,
dich
so
zu
I
dem
woke up for
Ort,
that.
den der Schiekerstein dir weist.
But yeah, I mean, going back to the race, Pop had a very nice Rhino Resurrection clip. Harmony struggled a little bit, so that's why you can see Mr. Pop in the lead right now.
Yeah, like we saw though, anything can happen. those races. First race was like MrPop, but second race was definitely closer towards the end.
Yeah, I mean harmjan was ridiculously in the lead, then he lost like a minute or two at castle, and then he lost like another minute at light. So it's definitely anyone's race until the very end. And then calamity was super close for both of them, and there were like mistakes from both sides. So at one point, we literally didn't know who was gonna win, even though harmjan was like supposedly in the lead, like health wise in calamity. That's pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's all gonna depend. In my opinion, it's all gonna depend how well Armjan's gonna be playing. Because when he's feeling it, he plays very well. Not saying Pop doesn't ever play well, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not to say that pop doesn't pop off, but again, Pop is just a consistent runner. He goes for consistency. He doesn't go for like super crazy strats. He doesn't go for like the fastest BTB possible. He's all about like that consistency. So if he just plays well, he can get like pretty insane times for a race. So yeah, I mean, if Pop, for example, if even with like all the times that harmjan has, I want to say that if Pop just plays like he usually does, he
yeah, I
has
mean,
a very good chance of winning.
technically Pop still has the better time overall by like over a minute, I believe.
Yeah, 1,030,000 actually, probably.
But yeah, like we said from previous races, it's like he's been grinding out the games too on the side, so
Again, this game has a lot of RNG factors that can screw you over. Like even if you're playing really, really, really well, you can still get a bad time.
oh yeah, like you could you could finish plateau, get a solid 15 minutes, get the castle BTB first try, and then get the banana like on the hate attempt or some shit like that.
Yeah, you could easily lose to Mitsu Banana, for example. Again, it hasn't happened so far, and hopefully it doesn't, but it has happened for sure.
What does it say? Pop quit? What?
Probably was just a mistake.
Oi!
I mean, he could have reset it on accident, but I'm pretty sure he can just rejoin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you might have hit the reset button.
Uh-huh.
I'm fairly sure I also quit in one race and then rejoined. It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, if you were in, should be fine.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, understandably, right now he cannot just rejoin while he's playing.
Yeah, he has
But-
to focus on the BTB.
Yeah, that's one thing. Brittle. Oh my god.
That Boko keeps noticing Pop non-stop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing Brittle has though. Loadings. Thank you. As much as it sucks speedrunning wise, it's nice to just being able to take like 1-2 seconds to breathe in and look at chat, ban someone, and keep the run going.
Ban someone. Very interesting. But yeah, Pop gets a really good one. Again, the thing about that Boko is that if it notices you way too early, you're probably gonna hit the wall and get a really bad angle. There it just noticed Pop way too early, so Pop decides to reload right away to not waste any more time.
It looked like Pop BTBs was much faster than Armjan, because even with the reload, it's like right behind him.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, Pop had a pretty comfortable lead. But yeah, right now they are pretty close again. Okay, let's see what happens in Cryonic Skip. I think that someone missed it on last race, but I don't remember who. Interesting thing is that Skew kind of makes some shrine strats harder. For example, the shield jump in Stacy without Skew, for example, is actually very easy, but with Skew it becomes definitely tighter. Cryonic jump with Skew is also definitely harder because you sometimes you just bounce on the ice block and it doesn't let you jump. You just
Yeah.
like bounce off of the block and
Sometimes the stronger the skew is, the harder it is to do other tricks.
yeah, which actually happened to Harm. I think that Pop also like unfortunately jumped too late, so he didn't get in a fight. But yeah, I mean still pretty much neck to neck.
Oh, it's hanging. Pretty good. It's 1-1 between both runners, so right now this is game 3 of a best of 3. And they're pretty tight right now.
Okay.
Just keeps getting noticed.
Yeah, Pop keeps getting noticed. Luckily, he reloads really fast, so it's not losing that much time. Fork.
Oh my god, you heard that? Oh.
Harm going for the arrows since he landed in the middle of the forest. Getting 10 arrows again is very nice for the fights. You don't have to rely as heavily on arrow RNG. K-pop doesn't get noticed. That might be
Oh,
good.
you got a good one, yeah.
Yep.
It's a little bit low to my liking, but it's still good.
Okay, Harm going for relaunch. Because of that, this is incredible. Like it just keeps happening that someone gets the lead and then something happens, and then their runner just gets an amazing BTB or something, and
Yeah.
they are just keeping it super close.
It's the nature of those games.
True. So as you can see, there, like Lou was saying, landing in the middle can lose you like easily 30 seconds. Pop reloaded after doing the whole BTB setup, and just because he got a good BTB, he just kept it close with Harm.
It was still faster than like running.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, some runners will still just go with going to the forest because it's easier and safer. But Pop had no choice there to reload, so good for him that he got a good one.
Yeah, it's definitely very clutch.
Oh. Take a quick bath.
I mean, after 100 years of sleeping, I think it must be kind of dirty. So, put a pop. Taking a bath. Oh, Harm. I had a little bit of trouble opening the door. Kind of surprised he didn't get sniped by the Guardian there, but yeah. Pop slowly but surely catching up. Again, it has been pretty back and forth, and again, Boko Camp in bombs has been okay overall. Hasn't been the best. So we'll see how it treats runners now. Because it seems like bombs VTV is where the leads gets wider so far. We will see. We will see.
Oh, you crab on the chest there. Small mistake, but it still cost a bit of time.
It looks like car. Oh yeah, that was really fast.
Yeah, Pop barely missed it. That hurts.
It's really weird. He literally bullet time just like slightly too late. That was for 1 frame late, I wanna say. I'm actually
Yeah.
surprised he didn't get it. I was expecting a fast one, but he just lit off the back of the Poco. But yeah, again, I mean, like every single race, it was Bones VTV that gives someone a big lead. This time around, it's Arm, but again, this is far from over.
Yeah, earlier they both showed struggle with the Castle BTB, so on game 3 with all the pressure of either winning or losing, this can definitely change the pace again.
Yep, and again, if you run to the bomb shrine, you can grab the beetle on the way, so...
I feel like Pop is playing better when he's behind for some reason. Like earlier, he was just like rushing through the blights. Castle was like super. Aside of like cooking, Castle was like super good too. Just like that, he gets in the shrine.
Yeah, definitely Pops plays better from behind.
harmjan387 is getting rid of his Q there. One thing we've noticed with BTB Castle is if you have Q, you're gonna end up going higher. So this can help if you're going for a dining all straight full potion RNG, or if sometimes your setup is a yeah, I mean your angle is a little bit low, it can help too. But yeah, Pop right now is playing pretty tight right now. If Form Bomb was not a thing, I would say that was a pretty solid shrine. But
Yeah, very
Form Bomb
clean
is a
movement
thing.
overall. It was a clean movement.
You know, that was clean.
But yeah, Harm will have to go beetle hunting. We will see whether he loses time or not looking for the beetle.
Yeah, one thing Pop's gonna have to keep in mind is this time, he doesn't have extra arrows. So hopefully he's careful with that.
Yeah, if you have 2 arrows and you shoot the guardian, you're left with 1 arrow, and if you have 1 arrow, you can't do the bullet time bounce to castle because you basically use 1 arrow to draw out the bokoblin. And then since you're left with 0 arrows, you won't be able to enter bullet time. So yeah, you need at least 2 arrows going into these bullet time bounce. But yeah, Harm gets the second best beetle, only lose around 5 seconds. So that wasn't too bad for him.
He's not getting the tree launch all the way this time too.
Yep, this is pretty much Pop's chance to catch up. I feel like if he gets a good tree launch, he could be slightly in the lead, since he doesn't have to look for the beetle either.
Yeah, we'll see. Harmjan is what? Okay.
That was a very weird animation.
I don't know. Must have just been a misinput, but it's not a one that I'm seeing often.
Well, that looks a little bit too far right.
Oh, it might end up in the hole.
No.
Oh, he's fine.
Well, luckily, since he landed on the roof before falling off again, he didn't die.
I mean, he was ready, but yeah, I think he still sucks for him.
Yeah, the scary thing about landing there is that it might have messed up the Bokoblin's position.
I mean, he whistled there, so one thing I've noticed though with whistling when you go back, when you walk, when you climb the ladder and everything, is that the Pokemon's gonna look back and then go back to his initial position. So this might be better to whistle there instead of letting him like go forward.
Yeah, exactly. Just alerting Bokoblins in general, like with arrows or anything, resets their position. It's really interesting.
Okay.
Arnya
Looks like
pulls early.
yeah. It's gonna have to go for the wind bomb again.
Yep. Going for the backup. Now it's Pop's time. Oh,
Nah, he's opting to reload.
okay. So yeah,
He doesn't want to get involved doing a whole setup that might end up to like nothing even close.
yeah. He wasn't comfortable with the Boko's position there, and again, he was probably off since he landed really close to the Boko and probably missed his position. Pulls a little bit too early and gets no high whatsoever.
Ugh.
Getting no high there is if you like he got a lot of speed, but the high was really bad. So it was he probably wasn't sure whether he was gonna make it to Castletown or not.
Yeah, looks like
Uh,
the first BTB every time has been a problem for Pop.
Yeah, and Harm. Actually, I think that Harm has missed the wind bomb every single race now.
Yeah, he did.
He's been
Uh,
climbing afterwards.
I feel like his timing might be a little bit off for his second bomb because he's always like waiting a little bit.
Yeah. Again,
So-
I personally think it's the first bomb he's dropping too late, but
Yeah, it's one of the two. But he's been getting the other one, so I don't know.
But yeah, he could have gone for Slaver, but anyway, Pop definitely 100% catching up. Yeah,
Now it comes down to Ben and RNG mainly.
yeah. Harm already got the cutscene, which is why they're probably tied right now. I wanted to say.
Oh yeah, because
No.
Arm will not have to wait.
Yeah. Okay, Harm's still slightly in the lead just because of the cutscene,
Yeah.
but it still comes down to Banana RNG.
Oh, 10 shock. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's great. Aero RNG.
Oh wait, 10 almost 2 for Pop.
Yep. Good RNG so far. Again, Pop will have to wait for the cutscene, and Harmjan actually gets Banana first try,
He's picking up everything else first.
so he's still in the lead.
Disrespecting Pop SMH. I'm kidding. Sometimes the banner where it was a little bit awkward to get first. Ah,
Pop unfortunately doesn't get the banana.
yeah. It's still a pace where he could catch up. So
Yeah.
if Armjan either plays a little bit slow or mess up like one wind bomb, dude, 60% chance.
RNG. Oh, Harmjan going for the spear. Not feeling comfortable with Wind Light. Skip maybe.
That's interesting. Maybe Pop will do wind light skip.
Maybe looking at the stream. I mean, if you're in the lead on game 3 and you're getting like Wind Light skip.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been not that super great for Arm. I mean, he got it for the most part the first during the first race, and then second one he had to reload, and then he got it, but it was a little bit too late.
Yeah.
I still won, but I was that definitely made the race closer.
Quite closer. Likely Pop go banana third try. But yeah, Harmjan playing really safe right now. Picking up the molding gut to probably even get more potion durability.
Yeah. Vivox, you're gonna have to reload if you're committing 100% to Windblind, because you won't have. If you only miss it, you won't have the spear or enough like just weapon durability overall. If you're like a few hits away, then you should keep going. But yeah, if you didn't even finish phase 1, better to reload.
Yeah, I want to say second try just because you'll have to waste potentially a lot of arrows too.
Yeah, I guess if he has the spears, you can go for it now.
Oh yeah. You can go for it safe, I guess. But yeah, at that point, if you have the spear, then fighting Windblight is faster. Because the reload alone will most likely make you waste like 40 seconds. At least.
Yeah. Now the fights are already all mostly in a way rotted with the weapon durability that we have. And so if you perform Windblight skip, the spear usually wouldn't be useful at all.
Yeah, spear is only useful for Windblight. First one too late. Still gets it. Maybe that's why he waits for the second bomb, because he drops the first bomb late. Maybe that's a setup.
Maybe. Yeah, it's the second time he's doing that there. Just not dropping the bomb at all, so... He definitely drops the bomb when he's in the air instead of like... as he jumps, I guess.
See, B-Box agrees with me. They really look like they should work. But yeah, I mean, this gives some time. Oh, that's very unfortunate. I was gonna say this gives Pop a chance to catch up, but he got sniped by the Lixalfos.
That's that happened.
Yeah, AIs in this game are crazy at sniping. Honestly. You have like insane aim. And harmjan is doing what I've been talking about again, like not swinging and just jumping. So he had to do the setup again, like just swing, guys, come on. It's like 1 second and it makes it setup consistent. Just swing. Pop unfortunately getting noticed by the Lisa.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's actually... No, he's an expert at library route, dude. He's actually probably the best runner at library route. He knows all the backups and stuff. But yeah, harm didn't get the one shot. Again, I think like not swinging makes your positioning consistent, so it just makes the setup not as consistent as it should be.
Yeah, there was one. It's not related to the Breath of the Wild, but it basically feels the same. There was a setup in TPHD for a trick that I was trying to do, and I was like 50-50 with the trick. And when I asked what was wrong with my trick, I asked you like a much better runner. And the first thing he told me is you're moving before you start up. Like just release the stick and just do it like straight side up instead of moving, like just a little bit. And I never noticed that. And it's basically the same with Windblight skip. Swinging makes you not move, so it makes the thing consistent. But yeah, after I fixed my wrong TPHD, I was getting the trick 100% of the time. Easy.
Yeah. So again, actually we're seeing a repeat of the second race. Harm is actually 1.5 light ahead right now. Yeah, we will see how it goes.
Yeah, I felt like harmjan got better arrows this time too.
Yeah, Pop has 11 normals.
So yeah, unless harmjan screw up, I mean, Pop is better. Dude, it's gonna be close again. I hate that.
I feel like it might be close again, but again, it all depends on Harm. This solely depends on Harm because he has like a 1 minute lead right now. So. Even if Pop is like super fast at fights compared to Harm, Harm executes. I don't see Harm losing, obviously, but again, it's Breath of the Wild, it's Blight, you have Calamity RNG, so it's still anyone's race.
Yeah.
Okay, Pop with the pop shot. Pop shot is basically knocking down Blight, I mean Water Blight, 1 arrow. Oh, Harm missing the Fire Blight 1 cycle.
I don't think he got it. Oh. Fire Blight skip. I assume much. That's us.
Oh, Harm.
Oh, what?
Dude, I actually can't believe those small thunder balls or whatever didn't hit Harmjan. They literally went through him. That was so scary.
I missed that. I'm gonna have too much.
Dude, I swear. Thunderblight just threw the thunderbolts and they went like through Link's model or something. Okay. See if Poe can get the 1 cycle here.
Nope, nope.
Oh, he got bad RNG, unfortunately. If you get bad RNG,
Oh, you
no
could
way.
have though.
Nah, there's no way. But yeah, that was just unlucky for Poe. He actually got that plenty of double hits. This is what I'm talking about, like, no matter how well you play sometimes, RNG just screws you over. Although it's only 6 seconds, so again, Pop is definitely still in the race. But still, definitely do it.
Nope. Yeah, so no one's getting that one back.
It's fine, it's fine. There's a farm on the other side. Starting Calamity. I know that his zero RNG was decent, but I don't know if it was good or not. He doesn't seem to have bomber or so. So he's only gonna have 10 from the room. I'd say normals, which is okay. Okay, 21 shock arrows, that's amazing actually. The Harm has really good RNG right now.
Hopefully everything goes well for Arm. Because that would really suck getting this lead and then just getting bad RNG.
You go for arrows? Oh, going for the 5 arrows. Close. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh!
I
What happened there? Did Harmjan like...
he got
no-
lasered.
But how? Did he try to parry or did he just not move?
I don't know. I actually missed that. I only saw the death when it happened. Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh! Dude, Pop!
Oh my.
Oh my god! I knew it. As soon as I saw those lasers, dude.
No.
The lasers were like just on top of him. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Like, steal anyone's race. Pop is probably gonna spawn outside of Sanctum as well, so... if Harm gets Blight Skip, it's only like 1 Blight apart. And, like... I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, he's still close. He's still close. That's all there is, dude. It seems like Harm did get...
Oh, I
Blight-
didn't give the skip.
Oh, never mind. So now they are less than 1 Blight apart. So yeah, I mean, again, anyone's race. Pop's Blights are really fast. Harmjan has amazing aero RNG, so... It will just come down to... execution. Oh...
It's definitely taking right now.
Pop unfortunately didn't get double hits there, so he got hit by tornadoes. And he's in a bad spot now actually for second phase. He's probably gonna get tornadoes in second phase as well.
He tried.
Yeah, he tried. Definitely a good decision to just run away. Should be fine. Okay. He got that third headshot.
Oh man, I can't believe what just happened.
Same. Yeah, I mean that was pretty insane again. I'm still not sure how Harm died, but for Bob it was kind of unfortunate, basically because Calamity went towards him when he went on the wall. So if he got him down fast, Calamity would have landed on him, and at that point he either broke his shield or risked the parry, which is even more risky. So he probably didn't feel comfortable, so he was like, okay, I'll just let Calamity move a little bit more while I get Claymore, and then I'll get him off the wall. But then Calamity attacked incredibly fast and gave him, well, the quick lasers. So even if he like dodged 2 or 3, he was like so close to Calamity that like as soon as he got hit by 1 laser, the shield broke, and at that point, the other laser just got him, and there was nothing he could have done at that point. So, yeah, it was just a very difficult. But yeah, Harm getting the Fire Blight 1 cycle. Pop right behind him with the screenshot in the back.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Harm missing a little bit. Thunderblight should be fine. Yeah, he's fine. He's gonna get the manipulation.
Yeah, it's always a little bit scary when Thunderblight dashes.
Okay, looks like Pop will get the 1 cycle as well.
Yeah.
Okay, nice from both runners so far. 1 face apart pretty much. Oh, bad RNG for Pop. Yeah. So sometimes Thunderblight just decides to go up straight away. That makes you go for like a slower cycle. You're pretty much forced to go for a slower cycle.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
forced.
So like how much choice. Good.
Really weird spot right now.
Yeah, good adaptation though by Pop. But yeah, Harm again. He's going to Calamity. He has amazing arrows, so we'll see what happens. It all comes down to how Calamity moves. I mean, if Calamity stays close to him and forces him to fully rush, he won't be able to go that fast. Oh my goodness, that one with Thunderblight. Oh god. Okay, he finally gets a headshot. Pop had a lot of trouble getting the headshot there. The bad thing about beating arrows in Blight is that you're wasting Royal Gargoyle durability. And that bow is basically broken because it shoots really fast and also has like way more damage than the Royal Bow.
Oh, he almost got smacked there.
Yeah.
Pop is in a very good situation right now. He's gonna have to play very good.
Yeah, he can still definitely do it.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully harmjan doesn't die again, but for Pop, this would be the best case scenario probably.
Yep, Harm entering phase 2 though. Okay, getting an attack. Should be able to get a laser. Okay, gets the laser. Let's see what happens now. He actually died again.
Dude, the nerves sometimes. This
Yeah.
pairing is it's a very tight window.
I mean, again, this is what Lou was talking about. Like in a game 3 situation, do or die, and you're like this close. Nerves can definitely get you.
Yeah. The pressure right now on both runners, because whoever wins goes in grand finals. So getting top 2 in a 28-man tournament, I think we had
18. And there you go. Pop dies again. At
Calamity, so
What's happening?
I don't even know, dude. Like, again, this must be like so stressful for the riders. Like, Bob was trying to run away from the laser, but he like kind of mismanaged his stamina, so he couldn't like outrun the laser. And that's like a very uncharacteristic mistake for a runner as good as Bob. So must be really stressful. Harmjan doesn't get the one shot. So yet again, for the third time this race, we're like less than one blight apart.
He's won it away this time.
Jesus Christ, I mean, just pro to these runners for keeping it together. I mean, overall, considering what has been happening, they are still like, for example, Bob got a very clean first race in flight. So yeah, this is still a pretty close race. Bob unfortunately getting a warp away there. Oh my god, dude, the arm blocked the headshot.
This is what the estimate is on this 1 hour.
Yeah, Windlights keep actually giving Harmjan an edge every single time. It's actually so true.
Because even if you miss it, like you said, it still saves time.
But again, I mean, MrPop 1 having very clean execution, so he's keeping it close. Arm hasn't made any big mistakes so far either. Okay.
One thing that really makes it like painful to watch is they both died at Calamity, not like during a flight.
Yeah, exactly.
And for Armjan, it must be like, it must be really worrying that he missed a laser parry during a race.
Okay, Harmon, this is one cycle. This is Pop's chance to catch up just a tiny bit more.
Always.
Dude,
always.
the screenshot gets me every time.
Eventually he's gonna get the message like, not enough space.
Oh goodness, I thought that Harm was gonna miss his love again. Thunderblight. Okay. Pop eating right now. He was pretty low on health. Might as well eat now. Yeah, let's see if we can get the one cycle. She looks weird, but it might work. Okay, nice. Very fast double hits. Okay, Harm gets his shield break. Position is good. Doesn't get too many double hits, but still gets it decently fast. Here we are, Calamity again. Let's solve that this time around. Runners.
I won't say anything.
Can go through.
I'm not gonna jinx anyone.
No, we're not jinxing, we're cheering them on.
Okay.
Calamity's on Harm. He has a Fury Rush. Again, Harm has amazing arrows, but it literally means nothing if Calamity's on top of you non-stop, because you can't spam arrows if Calamity's on top of you.
Yeah, there's like a thing, yeah. You need to,
See, like, he's forced to keep Fury Rushing. Okay, he went to wall. That's actually good.
Normally you don't want Calamity to go to wall, but
Oh yeah, in this case it's probably best.
yeah, you need some distance at that point. Okay, Pope getting a lot of headshots. Okay. Calamity seems to be in a good spot for Pope currently. Kind of far away. Pope will be able to pick up items comfortably. Yeah.
Good thing he hates man in the fight. So that is bad, yeah.
Yeah. Pope doesn't have the best air RNG though, so it's kind of scary.
Oh, you gotta get back in from the wall. Sometimes Calamity is gonna spawn tornadoes and those block arrows are better healing you, so...
Okay, Harm
Bad.
entering. Yeah, Harm entering second phase, getting an attack again. Should be able to cover
it
later.
goes on the wall.
Oh, never mind. Goes in the wall. Well, there
This
you go.
might
That's
This might actually be better.
that's
Depending
Calamity
if-
RNG.
Yeah, depending on the RNG, this might be better. Mmm.
Harm. That's an interesting thing that we always talk about. How Harm always goes for the first laser parry, which is really risky in a sense.
That was instant, like, he closed the game right away, too.
Okay, let's see. Pope gets a laser. Misses the parry. If he has one hard, he can't parry late again. Okay, breaks a
And
shield.
goes on the wall.
Calamity going into a wall. He can still do it, but if he parries late, if he parries a laser late, he's dead basically. He has to parry now.
Okay, spear.
Okay, he can do that.
Okay, okay. Don't miss the stun lock. And 3 times, harmjan deleted Calamity. Gosh, got greedy there. Getting good hits though.
Yeah, getting plenty of triple hits.
He's on a mission, he's finishing it.
He's so greedy.
Okay. Oh man. I don't know what's going on through harmjan's mind right now.
I mean, the only thing I know is that that was insane.
I'm literally shaking. Imagine if both like doesn't look at the stream and they just keep dying and keep going and the other one doesn't finish.
I would 100% look at a stream after the
Yeah.
first death. I think that every runner ever would look at the stream after their first Calamity death.
Yeah, no way you don't.
Yeah.
Il te faudra viser les points lumineux. Je crois en ta victoire, Link. Tire, Link, vise les points lumineux.
Don't die.
Le pouvoir de Ganon s'affaiblit.
I don't know what was that race. I think both runner kind of crumble under the pressure.
Yeah, they were definitely freaking out. I mean, on that second Calamity death, Pop definitely had it, but he was like messing up his menuing. He didn't even like want to whistle sprint. He was just like running away from the lasers last
C'est le moment.
second.
Je contiens son aura.
That was
Tu l'as blessé. Continue comme ça.
intense.
I really feel
Did you see that?
no.
Oh, Pop put a picture of himself on the screen. Just like smiling, dude. Oh my god. Someone clip that please so that we can show it to Lou.
Tu y es presque.
But yeah, I was about to say, I kind of feel bad for
Oh.
Armjan right now. He had delete 3 times, man.
I know. I'm sorry, that was just too funny. I'm sorry.
Link, regarde. Sur sa tête. C'est les sangs maintenant, Link.
Ah, GG Pop
So yeah, GG's to Pop
with a
For-
48.
winning this absolutely insane race with a 49-10. GG's.
I don't even know what to say. That was definitely
Oh no, please
Thank
look at the clip.
okay. That was definitely something interesting. Oh my god.
Long haired Pop, dude. So good.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi Pop.
Okay. What the heck?
Dude, that has to be the most insane and like intense race I've ever watched.
Yeah.
That I don't know what to say. That was a roller coaster. Like, did you ever feel like giving up? That's my first question. Did you ever feel like giving up?
Well, you see, I felt like giving up a few times, and then I remembered the wise words of a young Razin who runs. And his saying is, never give up. So I
Wow.
kept pursuing and kept going until finally we finished the race.
Wow.
Really inspirational stuff from, so shout out Razin.
Shout out to Rasen, a very wise young man.
Super good runner too.
He's okay.
But yeah, that must have been you must have felt a lot of pressure, man. Knowing that even Armjan was also spraying up kilometers.
Well, it's funny because the stream is delayed compared to like my own run. And so every time I would die, he would die almost at the exact same time on the stream. So I was always like, I knew I always had some kind of chance, but I knew that also he was also ahead by like a minute. So it was really just kind of like constant struggle of being behind.
Every time that was like, okay, Armjan has been light scale, but like your fights were definitely a little bit faster than Arm, so you always like feel like picking up a little bit. And then Calamity, Arm had better arrows as well, so it was really faster for phase 1, but then would die.
Yeah. Same.
It was the
It was oh my god, that's
salsa, dude.
Like, the salsa really helped me there in the beginning of this third race. Got a pretty good stasis. I got a pretty good stasis time, and then it just went downhill from there. Also, sorry about the quit on screen. For some reason, when I split the first time, it just kept splitting for the rest of the splits, and so yeah.
But yeah.
Are you nervous now, Song?
Oh, I'm so nervous, dude. I don't know if I can beat
Pop?
that 49, dude.
Puff doesn't give up, man. That's scary.
Did you see that? I didn't even get
Like-
tilted one time after 2 deaths to Calamity.
Dude, that's actually so true. You're untiltable.
I'm the epitome of NGU.
It's over. Everyone, OT, get ready.
But yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel in general? Like,
You can you already.
I won. I didn't expect to, but I won.
I mean, now you're on the same place as last year, grand finals.
I am.
Losers, yeah.
When it's another interesting situation where last year at this time, I went for safer strats, and you went for better strats.
Oh yeah.
And it went to game 5 because the better strats weren't quite there as the consistent strats.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows?
Yeah, who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe
The better
Song
strats won last time.
Yeah, maybe Song will come.
I'll go
Oh,
with you.
Imagine resetting bracket though. It's a second best of 5.
I think Song actually forgot where the pot lid was because he's been going for Boko Shield so much. So who knows?
Was it?
I'm going for
the-
Boko Shield. Oh, why are you laughing, dude?
No, that just reminded me. Last time we did like a weekly race and like in talking, and he went for Boko Shield and then he was blaming me because I made him forget about the.
Yeah, Lou was like talking some gibberish, so I was trying to understand what he was saying, and by the time I noticed, I was like already in the cold, dude. Okay, dude.
No going back.
No going back.
Ganon wird immer schwächer.
Turned out well for you though.
But yeah,
Well.
NGU.
According to Harm on screen, if I would have had one more death, I probably would have lost. So,
Yeah,
third time's the charm, I guess.
you know that was definitely even the second race I was like on the edge of my seat because it was fairly close to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Turkalan after Harm, this is Sandogi was incredibly close.
Mm-hmm. Literally seconds apart.
Yeah. These were some close races.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever we're playing.
I don't know. When do you want to play?
Ich dränge seinen Hass zurück.
I don't know what to say, maybe.
Nur noch ein
We're
bisschen.
gonna do a weeknight.
Dann haben
I'm not gonna
wir
have a
ihn.
weekend. Oh wait, I can't do this weekend. Yikes. Yeah, let's do it during the week. Yeah,
Wait, hold on. Arnjan's killing the Ors. He's the winner.
he might be actually.
Das ist
Make
ganz
do.
link. Bring es zu Ende.
Couldn't say it better myself.
I'm good.
But yeah, GG Arnjan for finishing and bringing Pop to game 3 too. That's. I mean, to be honest, I'd expecting a stomp from one of you.
Same.
So going to game 3 was definitely a surprise.
But yeah, finals match. Tune in this week. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Kill Epona, but that's not Epona.
Oh, the picture made me crack out.
Oh my god, I actually missed
random
it. Someone
picture.
clicked it because of that.
I was trying to find MrPop 1W, but I couldn't, so that had to do.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, GG's. Fuck you. Fuck everyone.
G. Yeah.
Yeah, but not bad to be honest. I know it was a terrible way to lose for Armjan, but top 3 in a like I said, what 20-man bracket? Not bad. Really not bad.
Thanks.
So yeah, GG. And yeah.
Yeah, second place is not bad, Pop. You should be proud of that.
Shots fired.
GG on the finals already. GG.
Yeah, he can't say anything. He knows I'm gonna win.
So, Pop, I assume you're spending the time between now and the finals learning Wind Bomb?
I'm gonna spend the time between now and the finals finishing learning MST. So catch you running OOT.
Yeah, see Pop in an Ocarina of Time tournament, dude.
It's the last time I can't even remember an Ocarina of Time any percent tournament. Maybe that needs to happen here soon.
That could be I.
Pog.
Yeah, that would actually be amazing.
Maybe once if Ace starts to come in more, we'll see what happens with that.
Oh man.
More SRM bullshit to come.
God.
So with that, any final thoughts from the three of you before we head on out of here?
Definitely that was interesting to watch. That was game 2 was, I feel, for me the most stressful to watch. It was super close, but yeah, no, GG both runners.
Game
GG.
3 was big speedrunning races, so like, dude, it actually showed what speedrunning is like. So that was amazing.
GG on first place, son.
Thank you. Again, you should be proud of second place, Pop.
All right. Well, then I will add my congratulations to Harmjan. Well done on the third place. This has been a crazy tournament. Just this match itself, just back and forth. GG to Pop. Be looking forward to that grand finals coming up here soon. We'll have that one scheduled shortly. Big thank you to the two commentators today, Wool Hike Song and Lulu Core, for jumping in the middle.
Thank you.
We're gonna go ahead and raid a Ocarina of Time multi-world tournament match here in a moment. And then later tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, we have the first qualifier for Season 3 of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Tournament. So we'll hopefully see you back here then. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a good night.
Yeah, see you everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.